G'day and welcome back to Duck Solar Gaming and Haut-Beyleron here in France with Farming Simulator 22, and we are back on a new game day, continuing on to deal with our farming exploits. And today we are doing some ploughing between our grapevines, and we've also got to harvest our field over the other side of the road. So that is ready to harvest. So we're just going to do a couple more runs here, and I'm going to grab the harvester and head on over and get that started. Because we want to get the harvest done and get that in. I think that's sorghum over there at the moment. So we'll get all that in and get cracking on that. This will take another half hour or two just to get all this ploughed in. But not quite so much of a rush as getting all the field harvested and all that sort of stuff. So we'll get that sorted lickety-split. So in fact what we might do is we might finish this run now like this. There we go. We'll shut you down and we'll go grab the combine and we'll just head straight over and get that started. Right, so I hope everyone is doing well. We are doing fantastic. We are continuing on with developing the farming empire that we're building here in France, and hopefully we'll start getting some money in our pocket. Because you can see we're a bit poor at the moment. We did put 2 sheds in because we're running out of storage space, so I put 2 of the small fairly cheap sheds in right next to the farmhouse on the other side of the silos. You can just see one through there, and that's why we've got no money left. So we need to harvest some crop and then sell some crop as well, so we can make some money. This is soybean actually, there you go, so it's not sorghum. So we'll get some soybean harvested and then we'll hopefully go off and sell that off, plus whatever else in the silo, and make a little bit of money. So that is the plan for now. So harvest, harvest, harvest. We do need to look at changing out our combine harvester. We've got the same combine harvester now on 2 series running, which is fine, but we do need to look at upgrading at some point. Something a little bit more modern, not necessarily any bigger. We don't need anything really big on this farm at the moment, but certainly something a little bit more modern, a little bit quicker, slightly bigger header, slightly higher capacity. Would be what we're looking at. So we'll see how we go with that, but we've got to get a bit of money behind us before we do that, because we're still talking in the range of 200-300k to replace the combine, unless one comes on sale. And in fact I'm going to quickly check that, because I haven't checked this for a while. There's no used vehicles for sale. Oh my goodness. Oh well, that's okay, because we've got no money anyway. So I mean, there is the off chance that we may find so for instance, a combine may come up, a used combine, and we can trade in our combine, and with a very small amount of cash, if any, we can upgrade it to a used combine that's actually a more modern model with a higher capacity and better operating speeds or whatever else. So just because we've got very little money at the moment doesn't mean that it stops us from doing trading in that regard. So yeah, but anyway, we will progress. So we're early October now, so once we've finished with the harvesting of this field, that's all our fields harvested, I think. I think we've got one more to harvest. Let's have a quick look. Actually, I'll bring that up. Yeah, we've got field 41 to harvest. So what's that got in at the moment? Canola. Okay, so we've got to harvest a canola field yet. That will be canola. Oh no, that's going to be next season. So that's not going to be ready to harvest at all. So this is the last field to harvest for this year, and so we need to start getting in the preps for all the fields. So we've got preps done for most of the fields. It's just a matter of just finalising that, and then also determining what crops we're going to put in next season as well. But anyway, that's all good. So things are just progressing nice and smoothly as we expect. And that's all. Boo. Okay. Now we will actually set up the hired hand. We're going to do 2 header rows around the field, and then we'll set up the hired hand. We'll get a hired worker in to finish harvesting, and then what we'll do is we'll go off and we'll finish ploughing up the grapes, just to progress that through as well. We'd like to get all that finished today. Today's game day, and then that basically puts us in the point where we can spend the next couple of game days just fully preparing fields ready for sowing. So things like ploughing in, putting lime down if we need to, all that sort of stuff. We can do all those preps prior to us needing to plant. So yeah, we also do need to look at some extra land. I mean, I was thinking about putting some animals in, but you know, I actually think we might not have any animals at all for this series. We might put some eggs in, or not eggs in. Put the egg before the chicken. We'll put some eggs in so we can grow some chickens. No, we'll put some chickens in, and then we've got eggs that we can utilise and sell off. But I think that'll probably be the only livestock we have, and the chickens are fairly easy and readable. So I'm having trouble today. They're edible and readable, readily available to look after with a small patch of area of ground. So they'll probably suit us here because we haven't got a lot of real estate to put animals in. Although we do have this area over here, and I mean really that also means that we don't need to worry about doing grass fields or anything either. So I think we can probably even look at getting rid of our mowers, because if we're not going to have any animals, we've got no need for grass at all. Basically, there is absolutely no need for grass. We don't need grass, we don't need hay, so we can sell the mowers off that we've got and trade them in for something else. So that is certainly an option we have going forward, which is fantastic. So until such times we change our mind and we bring sheep or something in. So anyway, for now there is no plans to do that, so that isn't a problem. All right, hope everyone is doing well. We are doing well here, middle of January, and things are going well. We've progressed, so we're now 2 months in with the game, and we've had one patch or 2 patches. I think it's just the one main patch we've had so far, so we'd be expecting another patch from Giants sometime in the next 6 months. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll get another patch soon to fix up all the other little vagrancies and little problems we've got. I must admit, the last little patch we had that fixed up the vineyards and the olive grove was great. Fixed up a few other little things as well. Updated the production. That were all good little quality of life type fixes, so I'm happy with that. But hopefully we'll get a little bit more from that soon and get some more of the older FS19 equipment back into the stocks. It is coming slowly, but yeah, I'd like to see some of the other bigger stuff there as well. Also waiting to see some of the good big maps to come out. I know, particularly for myself, there's a couple of, I think there's four different Aussie maps that are currently being produced. I'm really looking forward to them coming out, because we can get some Aussie farming going. So I have to keep an eye on those. There's 2 of them that are actually currently being used. They're in a rough state for testing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to bring us in relation to that. So I did love the West Australian map. I did enjoy that. It was a big 4x map. And I obviously have loved and enjoy Ningen Farms by our good mate Aussie farmer. But we'll have to see what else we get from the modding community for Australian maps going forward. I mean, hell, we've got 2 great big awesome mother bins to use. All we need now is a good Australian map for it. So, but anyway, there's no point having a great big mother bin here in France because you're not going to fill up 2/10 of stuff all. Right. Anyway, all right. So that should now be our header rows. So what we're now going to do is I'm going to transition over this side. We're going to head to the northern side of the field, and I'm going to set up the hired worker to continue on with the job. And we'll come over and offload as required, as necessary. And from there, we should be good to go otherwise. Right, so put it down. There we go. And off you go. Thank you very much. All right. So we're going to jump back in the Landini. And we're going to continue on with ploughing in. All right. A little bit annoying, this job, in a way, because it is such a small area we've got to deal with, and you just got so many of them. It's only going to get worse the bigger we have in the way of a vineyard. But it is part and parcel what we need to do. It'd be, like I said, I've said before, it'd be nice if you could have Corsair AI actually know where the stakes are, and you set them up to just come and do this. But the programming required for that would not be simplistic, so I understand why that's not available. Oh, pardon me. Right, I need to have a drink. I'll be right back. 2 secs. All right, so we've wet the whistle now, so we're all good. All right. Combine's at 72%, so we'll have to get our tractor and trailer over there at some point soon and get that going. I might have to use the Xerion. What we do need to do actually is get a slightly bigger trailer. In fact. All right, let's have a stop here. Let's have a bit of a look. I think we might sell some stuff. As we just said, I think we might sell our mowers. Let's go and have a look and see what we've got. The mowers, we got the Vicon. Not a huge amount of money there, but I think we'll just sell those. Yes. Sell that. Yes. The forage wagon, we're going to need that for the straw, I guess, if we run straw. You know what, I'm going to sell that as well. I don't think we're going to need that for now. We haven't got I thought we had windrower. Obviously we don't. Must have sold that at some point as well. That's okay. We've gotten rid of that. I think now it's time for us to look at our trailer. Or actually, let's sell the trailer. So we sell the Welga. Sell that. There we go. And we'll go back in here and we'll buy a bigger trailer. Now, it doesn't have to be huge, but that does have to be bigger. Now, there's that one, which is 25.5 meters, cubic meters. 26.8 cubic meters for the Reich. I'm thinking that's leading the pack. That's 39 grand. I am also trying to use brands we don't normally use. So I think we will use the Reich. We use the RD 240. Main color. I like the lighter color for that. Duck's all is fine. We'll set up. Nothing there. BKT. Yeah, I think I'll go the BKTs. They look nice. So that's going to be a cost price of 39,500. So we'll buy that. Okay. Very good. So that's now over at the store. So we need to head over there and pick that up as well. So what we'll do is we'll just park the Landini. There's the class. We'll had a bit of a facelift, as you can see. It's got the Zorley logos on it. So we're going to head on over and get this trailer and come back, and we'll offload the combine because the combine by that time will be full. Right, off we go. Wrong side of the road, duck. Not in Oz now. Alright, there we go, connect it up, and we will take the shortcut down through here across the grass to the field, because we can, it's our field, we own it. Go up here. Waiting, he's almost there. Come on. 50 litres to go. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take him off helper, burst him up, and we'll just offload him in the trailer, then we'll continue him on again. %, left. There we have it. He's done. All right, and we'll reposition, and he's off again. There we go. All right, so now what we can do is we can jump back on the Landini again and continue on again. All right, rinse, repeat. Strangely enough, that's what farming is all about, isn't it? Rinse and repeat. Not as if you're doing something different every time. All right, when we've got that that field done, that'll be good. Then we can grab the class and the big JD plough. We can plough that in. Actually, that's if it needs ploughing. It might not even need ploughing, so we'll have to check that. But we can recycle that field ready to go. I think the other two fields over here, or 3 fields over here, are all ready to go now. So it's just a matter of choosing what we're going to plant and then plant it when the time is right. So that'll be all good as well. Right, how far through here are we? About halfway now. So it just takes time, but that kind of time could be worth it. And we've got, I think it's 9 cases of grape juice, or whatever the hell it is, over at the grape processing facility at the moment. I'm tempted to take them off and sell them. I'll have to have a look and see what price we can get for it. But that's all we've got there at the moment. So, but that's still money in our pocket that we could utilise. So probably keen to get that and do that, just so we can get a bit more money behind us. Another run to do. I'm still pretty sure that Field 39 will become a grape vineyard as well, but that will only be when we've got a couple $100,000 under our belt, because that's how much it's going to cost us to just put the vineyards in the ground. So not going to be something we're going to start off straight away, but is certainly something that we do need to go on with at some point, because I do want to maximize the vineyard and get the vineyard to be our primary crop, really, for our future. So we'll be working on that going forward, but obviously to support us and get us to the point where we can actually rely upon the grapes to be our primary going concern, we need to build ourselves up with the arable crop and do that. So it will come with time, I am sure. Right. And just like a yo-yo, back we go again. Right, where are we at with the combine? He's at 31%, is that right? Yeah, 32%. He's obviously just going to turn. He's sort of paused there for a minute, obviously. But he's continuing on, so that's okay. We'll probably get the 2 loads from the combine for that field with that crop, and that's okay. Then we might actually just go and sell that straight off the bat. We'll have to have a look and see what the prices are like, but if the prices are reasonable enough, we'll probably just do that. We'll probably just go sell it straight from the field. No stuffing about, we'll just get straight to making a bit of money from it. Something about the look of this vineyard with the rising over the hill, I just think it has a very very romantic type of a look to it. I think it's fantastic the way it's sort of coming up over the hilltop, and then when we have the vineyard on the other side here and then going back down the other side, it'll be a great look, I think. I'm looking forward to doing that, to be honest. Right, and back we go again. Right, what have we got like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. About 10 runs to go. And I reckon by that time the combine will probably be finished, but either way, it'll be time to finish the episode before we finish either this or the soybean harvest. So we'll just finish it off and then come back in the next video, I guess. The next video will probably be a game day or two ahead as well, because there's not going to be much going on, I would assume, in the next transition. But if we do have anything that's of value, of interest, we will certainly be bringing it to you in the next video. I think a lot of it's just going to be rinse repeat stuff again. Again, until we get to the point of actually seeding, there's not going to be a lot going on between now and pretty much the end of the year. Game-wise, that is, obviously, not end of the year 2022. My goodness. Be a long wait. Another one bites dust, and here we go again. Where's the combine at now? Can't see him. Oh, there he is. He's probably getting close to being finished, actually. 54% he's at, so he is very close, but we are at the 28-minute mark, so that's pretty much our mark to say goodbye. So I thought that was a rat I saw walking over the field there, but it was just a shadow of the bird. How bizarre is that? But anyway, alright, but that is it for this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. A little bit of refinancing and sorting stuff out, and producing new equipment, and continuing on with harvest and all that sort of stuff. And then perhaps in the next episode we might just the next episode might be dedicated just to transferring crop around the map and making some money. So it'll probably be using the class in our new Reach trailer. We'll fill it up with what crops we have in the silo and take it to wherever the best price is, and we'll sell it. As we can start building up our money, so we can look at expansion as our next option. So I'm not sure where we're going to expand to directly, but we can have a bit of a look-see at that and plan that out a little bit as well. But I don't think it's going to be too hard to work that out. Probably one of the fields close to us on the other side of the river is probably the most likely. But we'll sort of work that out pretty quick. So what have we got? We've got 2, 4, 6 runs to do, and that'll be it. I'm going to have a quick look and see where our combine is in relation to finishing. Oh no, he's got a bit to do yet. Yes, he's got another 2 or 3 runs to go yet, so that's okay. We've got a little bit of time there. So, but yeah, that's it for this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press that like button so it helps us with that algorithm. And of course, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, press that alarm notification icon as well. Be made aware of when new videos are available on the channel to observe and watch and interact. And please do leave your comments down below and interact as well, because that also helps with YouTube and their algorithm. So that would be appreciated. All right. Don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. The details for all those are listed down below in the description. And we would love to have you come join us, particularly in Discord. Come and have a bit of a natter with us, and have a night, play other games with us, like if you play Call of Duty Vanguard or 7 Days to Die or anything like that. Come and hit us up, and you never know what we might do overnight. I am going to try and get some streams going again overnight, particularly weekends. Just depends on family, when they sort of all going to bed and all that sort of stuff. It also depends on how tired I am with work. So we'll have to work out things there, and certainly the next couple of weeks are going to be very busy. We've got some construction work going on, so I'll be a little bit tired from all that. But anyway, we'll get there. We'll get it up and running soon enough. But in the meantime, my concentration is just purely getting YouTube videos out, and we'll get the streaming done when we can. All right, so thanks again for watching. Don't forget, the most important thing is take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we will see you again very, very soon back here at Haut-Beyleron in France and Duck Zorley Gaming. Thanks so much for watching. See you all later. Bye.